Okay, so in 2008, my dad and I were at a small dam and we were attacked by five men, and 4 of the 5 men took turns in gang raping me. So because of that experience, and I think what I went through at the time and what I went through afterwards, I had so much support from absolutely everyone. I mean, my entire community was behind me, and still I felt so alone. And then I heard the statistics of how many women and men are going through this on a daily basis. And I realized if I felt like that with the support I had, how are these people feeling with some of them nobody? So that's what inspired me to be that someone for the people who have no one. So that's how the foundation was born. We have various different projects. One of our main projects this year is our No Means No campaign. We're aiming to reach 110,000 learners this year. So it's a big, big goal. I think we only reached about 45 last year, 45,000. So to more than double that this year, we're very excited about that. We're working with various schools all across the whole of Durban, and yeah, it's a very exciting one for us. So that's how we're spreading the word there. We also have our handbag project, where we fill handbags, donated handbags with toiletries, which we then work with the Tutuzela centres and various other crisis centres where we donate those handbags, and they get given to the people after they have been examined by the district nurse, for them to be able to get clean and showered and just, wash off that immediate dirt, so that they can then start the process of counselling and getting clean on the inside. The most rewarding thing for me is when you see someone after it's just happened, when they come in for their first counselling session or when they first receive their handbag, they really do look broken. Their face is just, there's no colour, there's no light, their eyes look just blank, everything is just meh. And then you see after you've been working with them, after they've been counselled, once they've received their bag, it's like, literally like someone has turned on a switch. It's like they're brought back to life. One of our projects is the Cinderella project, which is a very special one to me. The reason I started this project is because I heard of a young girl who actually committed suicide because she didn't have a matric dance dress to wear, and that just broke my heart. So we worked a way of trying to empower these young women as well as help them in a time like this where they don't have a dance dress, because, I mean, it's just such a special time for a young woman to be able to dress up and feel pretty and feel special and everything to be about you.
A matric dance dress, it's more than just wearing the dress. You become the dress, you live the dress. Although it's like for a few hours, those few hours define your whole life. I felt empowered, I felt amazing, I felt like a queen.
Basically, it boosts my self-esteem.
Makes me feel like the queen of the world.
It's quite a lot. It makes me feel like I'm a unique person and there's no one else like me.
I'm about to feature in Vogue or something.
I feel like I can conquer the world, like I have power over everything.
So with the Cinderella project, we take second-hand matric or bridesmaids or wedding dresses, any evening wear really, and we choose, this year we've identified 3 different schools that we'll be working with.
And we speak to the matriculants, and then we pass on our message with regards to what to do if you've been raped, consent and things like that. And then it's basically an intense program. We run like 5 sessions, and then the kids take that same message and pass it on to the rest of the school in a medium that is best suitable for them. You get things like poetry, song and dance. They can even do a march, you name it, it's there. So some kids do plays and enact it and do posters. So what we ask the kids is that when they have done the whole preparation and rehearsals and things like that, they invite us to an assembly that they organize and run themselves, and then we assess them, and the best school gets the first choice of choosing the Cinderella dresses. Cinderella project itself, because I run it and I work in the community a lot, I get to see the young girls' faces light up when they receive the dresses. For them, it's a matter of receiving the dress and they think they're going to give it back, and when you tell them you get to keep the dress, this dress belongs to you now, from now on. For them, it's like, I've never actually received something of that great value. For us, it's not really about the materialistic side of actually having the dress. It's about encouraging the girls to value themselves and know their self-worth and feel as princesses, because they actually are. That's the one side of the Cinderella projects, but the best part is being able to use such a simple thing as a simple dress to get the message across. The more Cinderella projects we have, the more empowerment we have, the more girls we have out there in the world with self-esteem and confidence.
Jess Foord Foundation. Thank you!